I really hope and pray there's gold here so we can help Chris out.
Dave Turin is panning pay dirt at Willow Creek
I'd love to see $25 to $30 a yard here.
to determine if there's enough gold to set up a mining operation.
It's very hard to clean this gold up because that flour gold wants to go out with the black sand as I'm panning it down. I just don't want to lose any of it.
Well, that's the tricky part about it, that's for sure.
But look at that nice little picker right there. From my experience, just looking at that, I think you got about 1.5 grams, $12 a yard. I need $25 a yard.
What?
There may be millions of dollars worth of flour gold here, but for me, I've got to capture it with my sluice box. I can't do it. It's just not.
I understand.
It's not worth it for me.
Business is business. I understand.
But I do have a proposal for you. What I'd really like to do is keep working with you. Would you consider coming to work for me if I find some good ground?
Really?
I'm serious, man.
Well, I appreciate that, Dave. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have to move on. I've been running around Nevada, and I cannot hang on here anymore. It's time for me to find a mine that will produce and start making some money.
Halfway through his 6-week search, Dave's seeking advice from an old friend.
Dave! Freddie!
So how have you been since you haven't been working with Todd? You staying busy?
Yeah, I'm real busy. What I've done is I joined up with a group of investors. I'm trying to find a place that I can mine in the lower 48.
You're gonna find out, and you probably already have, that, you know, there's not much left that's easy.
Yeah. I gotta make money. I mean, I don't really have a second chance. There's times, Fred, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Maybe I should have stayed with my family business.
Right.
I don't know.
You know just better than anybody, Dave, just do your homework on the ground. You get in there and there's some unknowns that just shut you down. It isn't something that you can just jump into easily. But if anybody can do it, you can, Dave.
Well, thanks, Freddie. If you find any ground that I can mine, let me know.
If I find some, I won't give it to you, I'll keep it myself.
You'll keep it yourself and you won't even tell me, will you? Son of a... I love Freddie. He's given me some good advice. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm not done yet.
Well, I hope Dave succeeds in what he's doing. You know, chances are he will, because Dave's a smart guy.
Well, I'm headed to the center of the first gold rush in Montana. Well, I have a chance to make my own history here.
Dave is heading to Montana and a claim just outside Bannock that his investor already owns, where a local miner believes he's located the last virgin ground at Grasshopper Creek.
Hey, Jesse.
You must be Dozer Dave.
I am.
All
How
right,
you doing,
glad
man?
to meet you.
You too.
Hello, Dave.
Hi.
Roy.
Hi, Roy. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
What do we got going here?
Well, this is where they did all the processing.
I love history, so let's go take a
All right,
look.
let's do it, Roy.
In 1862, a huge gold deposit was discovered at Grasshopper Creek. The rich ground transformed Bannock into a boom town.
This is amazing. I mean, look at this. These buildings are still standing from the 1860s.
Yeah.
When the gold ran dry, the town was deserted, but they left behind one spot of virgin ground rumored to be too dangerous to dig.
Holy Jesse.
This is it. You're gonna have to go through 30 feet of water, then you're gonna have to dig another 20 feet to get the bedrock. So you think you can handle that?
It's a lot of water.
A lot of water, and as you're sucking it out, it's coming in, so you're gonna have a fast pump.
With the pond constantly fed and filled by natural springs, Dave faces a huge task getting to the bottom to test the ground beneath.
This water right here is my biggest challenge. If there's more water coming in on top of me than the pump will handle, it's over. You can lose a machine, you can lose a pump. I mean, it's scary. This could be bad. Gold's right there. First day at Grasshopper Creek. Here we go.
Dave's planned a 5-day operation to get down to the pond bed.
It's gonna be tough. I'm wishing him luck, but I don't know how it's gonna happen.
This 8-inch pump can shift 2,000 gallons of water per minute and is part of a $30,000 investment.
That should do it.
I just hope and pray that that's enough pump to keep up with the groundwater. All right, Jesse, say a little prayer.
Get her.
All right, we're pumping water! First step of Grasshopper Creek was getting the pump set. I want to get to that gold.
Five days later, and Dave is back to see if he spent his investors' money wisely.
It's a huge responsibility. I've not slept much at all. Woo! Yeah! We're at the bottom. It's looking good. High and dry.
Dave's investors won't spend any more cash getting to bedrock unless the pond bed promises more gold 20 feet further down.
Well, here's our mini test trommel. Runs off a little gas engine, a couple belts. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Dave's running 41 buckets, close to a full yard of dirt.
That one must have gold in it. It was heavier.
We are 30 minutes from a town, so we can get fuel up here cheap. We can get all of our supplies up here. So if that's 20 bucks a yard, we can make money at that. All right, boys, let's hope we see some gold, Roy. I need this bad. What's that right there?
Holy look at there.
Whoa, look at that. Starting to get goosebumps.
Oh, yeah! Whoa!
That's
It
some
looks
yellow.
pretty good, huh, buddy? It's probably 20 bucks a yard. That's good material.
That's a lot of gold. Maybe Dave's gonna make his fortune here.
There's gonna be the yellow brick road down there, I promise you.
41 buckets, good job.
Yeah.
Good job,
I'm
Roy.
happy with that.
Dave has finally found the ground he wants to mine. And with his investor already owning the claim, nothing stands in his way.
I'm ready to go. I'm willing to take the risk. Woo! Yeah!
Dave spent the last of his investor's $30,000 budget, hiring a crew from miners he's met along his journey.
Put a man on the moon, we ought to be able to pull gold out of the ground, right?
Joining Montana native Jason Sanchez is Chris Taylor, fresh from Willow Creek, Nevada.
I've been told a lot of people have tried for over 50 years now. They haven't seen the bottom. Well, we're gonna see the bottom.
Completing the crew is local miner Jesse Goins.
Fire it up, Jesse.
All right.
I'm not going after the best operators in the whole world. I would rather have a person that I respect and they respect me, and then we formulate a crew. You know, we're all in it together. I'm hoping there's millions of years of gold that settled right there, and I'm going to get it.
Dave has successfully pumped 30 feet of water from the pond and taken a sample from the bed. Now he needs Jason and Chris to dig 20 feet down through unstable wet ground to pay dirt that has evaded miners for over a century.
Man, I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to this.
We're getting there. It's nice to have another operator now that Jason's here. He can help carry some of the load.
To remove the 20 feet of overburden, Jason will have to excavate 1,200 tons of dirt for Chris to remove in the loader.
The nice thing about Chris, kind of inexperienced at mining, but he's willing to learn. I love guys that are passionate about working.
When you look throughout history, whether it's new age miners like us or the old school 49ers, same problem, either lack of water or too damn much water. And right now, we find ourselves against too much water.
The wet ground is slowing down Dave's plan of reaching bedrock.
As Jason's digging, he takes 2 scoops out and 1 sloughs in. It's too slow. I got to go to the investor. Hey, Rich.
I got to bring in a bigger excavator. I got to dig deeper.
I need 80 grand.
Give me 2 weeks. I'll be on bedrock. I'll get your money back. Everything's going to be fine. Rich, have some faith in me. I've been doing this for a while.
And you don't want to...
That's it? All right. Okay, I'll do it. All right, bye.
Can't believe it. He just pulled us out.
That's
It doesn't make any sense. If you get to this point, it takes another $80,000 to get to the bottom of the hole and we start making money. Why not take the risk? But man, with the money, makes the decisions.
I got some bad news, you guys. I just talked to the investors, and he's like, winter's setting in, it's too much money, pack your up, get out of here.
You have got to be me. It's Montana. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. It's winter's... that. So now what?
I don't know, Jason. I mean, I'm not going to invest my own money in this. It's the investors' land. It's their claims. It's, you know, it's their deal.
Well, that's cool.
All I know is we're packing our up. We got to get that pump back to the place, and we're done. We're loading this stuff up, moving it out.
So we just walk away looking like failures.
We're done.
This is tough. It feels like I failed. I brought a group of guys who gave up a lot to be here, and now we're homeless. We have no mind. We have nowhere to go.
It's like, God, we're right there. You know, I'd stay home. They wouldn't have to pay me. I'd just like to see what's in the bottom of that.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, Dave. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
How's business?
Well, it's pretty good. Pretty busy.
I've had a rough week. I was just looking for some advice. I'm trying to figure out whether I mine for the investor or I mine on my own.
It's all you.
It's all my own money.
That's a tough decision. Mining is not always the most successful thing in the world, because you never know what you're going to find.
Right.
And it's a tough, tough battle. But if I were you, I'd go on your own.
That's what I thought you'd say, because that's what you do, right?
Yeah, I would.
You took a big risk when you quit teaching and coaching, and you had 6 little kids, and you started this business.
I did, and then I put you to work.
Yeah, I know.
If you fail, you can go on.
But
That's the way it is. We failed a lot of things, and failure sometimes is the best experience you can have.
one thing you did teach us, if you do fail, you put your boots on and you get back to work, right?
Back to work.
Yep.
You bet. I think it was good advice.
It is good advice.
Okay, good.
All right, see you later, Dad.
Well, that's it. I'm off to make some phone calls. I'm gonna find a mine. It's all up to me now.
I got to go talk to the landowners and see if I can make a deal that works for everyone. But I think we just hit a home run. This is Dave Turin. I was wondering how we're coming along on the lease. Oh yeah, there's gold there. I'm sure there is. Okay. All right, thank you. Great. All right, bye. Here we go. All right, Lynx Creek, here we come. We got it. I've been in some tough spots in my mining career. There's been fun times, tough times, there's been tears, and there's been some fights. I've been stuck in the jungle, hotter than hell, froze out in the Yukon. I've made friends, and I've lost some friends. Gold mining has showed me the best and the worst in life. And for what?
What in the world?
That shiny stuff we dig out of the ground that we call gold. Woo! But striking out on my own and investing my own money is probably the craziest thing I've ever done. I'm gonna cash in all the gold I got. It's our savings, and it's scary. But you know what? I still believe a crew can strike out in America, go to these lost abandoned mines, like the old timers, and dig up the gold. We're going to Arizona.
All right, man, cool.
And that's what it's all about, right? I don't want to be stinking rich.
All right, guys, dinner is ready.
I just want my family and the family of my crew to do better.
Hello?
Dave, your guy, he just called me. I don't know if he's talked to you or not, but he said he missed his plane. He said he forgot to set his watch on Pacific time.
You're kidding me.
Dave won't know how much gold he's captured in the sluice box until Clark returns with the gold recovery system he's getting from Freddie Dodge.
He never called you?
No, he didn't call me at all.
He's not coming in till sometime tomorrow now.
Damn it, Fred.
You think he'd call his boss and let him know?
Well,
I figured I'd let you know if you didn't know.
okay. Thank you, Fred.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you. Bye. Well, that's he didn't even bother calling me and tell me he missed his flight. Well, I'm gonna give him a call. He better answer the phone. I don't know what's going on with Clark, and I'm running out of time because I got 3 days of cleanups by the time he gets back. He's letting the whole team down right now. Still no answer. Pick up the damn phone. Boom, 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 everywhere.
Yeah! Geologist Clark is AWOL with a vital gold recovery system.
When he gets back, he's going to be either 3 or 4 cleanups behind already. I'm pissed.
Flew up to Colorado to meet up with Freddie Dodge, trained on his gold recovery systems, and then we loaded them back in the truck and then drove them back down here.
After missing his flight out, Clark's driven back through the night, but Dave still has a 3-day backlog of material to process.
If they're getting gold in the sluice box, I'm gonna have to bust get this equipment set up as soon as possible. Is that Dave Turin? Yeah.
Clark, I cannot sit there and have that sitting idle for 3 or 4 days. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Somebody that misses a flight and then doesn't have the decency to call his boss and say,
Dave, seriously?
yeah.
No, my clock in my car was on Oregon time.
What's your cell phone say? What time zone is it on?
My cell phone adjusts to whatever time zone I'm in.
That's what I thought.
So what I did is I was driving the airport, and I was driving around, I was watching my clock in my car. You know what?
You know, you didn't have the decency to call me and tell me you missed the flight.
It was a situation I got myself into.
I'm done.
I got myself into
I'm done. You don't listen to me.
I made a huge mistake, and I thought I was an hour early, and I was 5 minutes early. Well, that's great leadership. Walk away.
No, you're pushing me.
No?
You're pushing me, Clark. I've got a job to do.
Yeah.
I've got Chris to deal with. I've got Nathan to deal with.
Yeah.
I've got Jason to deal with.
Yeah.
I got all these camera guys to deal with.
And I'm
I
behind
don't
you.
really care about your feelings and touchy-feely stuff like that. I want you to do a job. It's very simple.
So I'm being touchy-feely. Then please finish this conversation.
Ah! We're getting nowhere.
Your integrity is such.
Clark's a little too sensitive. The world's not revolving around him. The world, for me, right now, revolves around this wash plant and that gold room and keep it going.
With no idea how much gold they've captured so far, Clark hustles to set up the gold room.
Doesn't it go like this? Rough on the outside? Might commit a murder today, but I'm just pissed off at somebody. I'm tired of being talked down to. I'm used to having a professional operation and I'm a little sick of it, honestly. I'm used to being the boss. There's a difference between being a boss and a dictator, you know? Big difference.
You have guys who want to fit with the rest and make efforts, and then you have ones that want to fight every aspect of it.
Instead of dwelling on the confrontation, Dave focuses on the task at hand.
As soon as this is up, we can start putting water in here and bring in the gold, and we're ready to go. I gotta let you know, it's like 4:30 in the morning, 25 degrees out, and I had asked Clark to make sure this gold room didn't freeze up. Nathan and I said to Clark, why don't you just leave the generator in the tent? The exhaust will keep everything thawed out. But there's a generator outside the tent, not running. I've got $53,000 worth of equipment in there. Now I gotta get this going, get the generator going, put it back in the tent. Oh, man, it's frustrating.
Dave calls a meeting to clear the air.
Clark, I'm gonna start first off by, I'm gonna say I'm sorry for the words and the way I behaved, okay? And there's not a but to that apology. However, I cannot be disrespected in the workplace like that. And here's the other thing. I have a lot at stake here. That gold room, there's $53,000 worth of equipment in there. Last night I got up, you had taken the generator out, and my stuff was frozen last night. So once again, you just go against what I say. But this is a team. I need a team atmosphere, and I'd like to hear from these guys.
I'll go. Dave is the boss, and I've always been raised, if you got a boss here, you respect him always. He signs our checks.
It's respect, man. It's mind-boggling to me that grown man would treat his boss that way and think that he still has a job.
As far as disrespecting Dave, it's a two-way street. Dave has been incredibly disrespectful to me. Let me tell you about the generators last night. First of all, you put me in charge of that gold room. You guys came in there, did your thing, didn't talk to me, didn't consult with me so I could be involved and know what the hell was going on, what you're trying to accomplish. And that's how I feel disrespected. And Jason's...
I think there's gonna be a time we get a response, so go ahead. Keep going.
That's sarcastic and just that's another level of disrespect. I just don't see how it's gonna work, clearly. How about this? How about I pack my stuff up and leave and I walk away? Or if you want to be in a position to fire me, does that make you feel more powerful?
No, I'd rather have you just walk away. I don't want any power. It has nothing to do with power. It has to do with a team and a goal and accomplishing that goal, and just with your attitude.
My attitude is out doing my job.
That's why I have to go to the gold room and do what I have to do. Yes. Clark, I'd like you to pack up. This is no going nowhere. I'm not gonna keep arguing though. It's hard to fire somebody. Him and I are like oil and water. I was hoping we could have a change of heart and a change of attitude, but it didn't happen. So, it's the way it is. All right, I gotta go.
Dave's gold room will house two crucial machines needed to extract the gold from the concentrate. A jig shakes stones and larger particles of dirt, leaving a mix of black sand and gold. Then a gold table uses water jets and vibration to clean away the black sand and collect the gold. To protect his vital equipment from freezing up, Dave will build a tent and heat it with a generator overnight.
Can you give me a little more water there, Dave, on that sprayer?
Clark is responsible for processing the backlog of pay dirt.
We're a few days behind schedule on the table, so I'm going to be pretty busy for some days trying to catch up with the team.
This is 250 yards of material. We'll end up with about 3 gallons of black concentrate, sand, and gold that will run through this table. See, there's some gold tracking right there. And then when we're done, hopefully we'll have a bunch of gold in the cup.
Gold's coming in. I gotta let you know, it's like 4:30 in the morning, 25 degrees out, and I had asked Clark to make sure this gold room didn't freeze up. Nathan and I said to Clark, why don't you just leave the generator in the tent? The exhaust will keep everything thawed out. But there's a generator outside the tent, not running. I've got $53,000 worth of equipment in there. Now I gotta get this going, get the generator going, put it back in the tent. Oh, man, it's frustrating.
Dave calls a meeting to clear the air.
Clark, I'm gonna start first off by, I'm gonna say I'm sorry for the words and the way I behaved, okay? And there's not a but to that apology. However, I cannot be disrespected in the workplace like that. And here's the other thing. I have a lot at stake here. That gold room, there's $53,000 worth of equipment in there. Last night I got up, you had taken the generator out, and my stuff was frozen last night. So once again, you just go against what I say. But this is a team. I need a team atmosphere, and I'd like to hear from these guys.
I'll go. Dave is the boss, and I've always been raised. If you got a boss here, you respect him always. He signs our checks.
It's respect, man. It's mind-boggling to me that a grown man would treat his boss that way and think that he still has a job.
As far as disrespecting Dave, it's a two-way street. Dave has been incredibly disrespectful to me. Let me tell you about the generators last night. First of all, you put me in charge of that gold room. You guys came in there, did your thing, didn't talk to me, didn't consult with me so I could be involved and know what the hell was going on, what you're trying to accomplish. And that's how I feel disrespected. And Jason's...
I think there's gonna be a time we get a response, so go ahead. Keep going.
That's sarcastic and just, that's another level of disrespect. I just don't see how it's gonna work clearly. How about this? How about I pack my stuff up and leave and I walk away? Or if you want to be in a position to fire me, does that make you feel more powerful?
No, I'd rather have you just walk away. I don't want any power. It has nothing to do with power. It has to do with a team and a goal and accomplishing that goal and just with your attitude.
My attitude is out doing my job.
That's why I have to go to the gold room and do what I have to do. Clark, I'd like you to pack up. This is not going nowhere. I'm not gonna keep arguing though. It's hard to fire somebody. Him and I are like oil and water. I was hoping we could have a change of heart and a change of attitude, but it didn't happen. So, it's the way it is. All right, I gotta go.
This was never about it being an employee-boss relationship. It was about coming to help a friend, and I caused some conflict with Dave that put our friendship in jeopardy, I suppose. I have no hard feelings toward Dave for making the choices he's making. You have to look out for the team.
With Clark gone, Jason is cleaning up the remaining 4 days of pay dirt.
We're a man down. We got to do a little bit of catch up now. Just everybody doing whatever it takes to make it work, man. That's what it means to be a team.
At the wash plant, Chris, Casey, and Nathan are holding the fort.
Should have a damn good cleanup tonight, so pretty excited about it.
The telltale signs off that gold table, that's when it tells you for sure.
I think it's gonna be great, but I'm nervous. I'm scared. You hope for the best. If it doesn't work out inside this cleanup shop, we're screwed.
With the first week's dirt cleaned up,
Hey, Jason, how we looking, man?
Hey, Dave. Well,
Dave can now finally weigh up the gold.
Day one. .4 ounces. I'm not disappointed in .4 ounces on a shakedown, 250 yards. That was not bad. Here's day 2.
I'm just enjoying this fire right now.
After processing 4 days of gold cleanups, the team gathers for the results.
It's my first run to do gold mining, so I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping it's good, you know, surprised and excited and everything like that, and I'm really hoping it. I mean, y'all know this better than I do.
We've seen gold in the box every single day and every ripple. This has got to be a fairly decent clean out. Hey, Jason. Hey, Dave.
Hey, guys.
What's the news?
We've got a problem. 3.5 ounces in 4 days.
What?
It's about $3,500. Doesn't even pay the fuel bill.
3.5 ounces? That ain't our 5-ounce day of gold, is it?
Not even close.
How is this possible with gold in the ripples every single day? I don't get it.
We need to start capturing more gold than this, guys. Otherwise, we're all going home broke.
There should be a lot more gold inside that box. I don't have any idea why it's not.
This has been my dream. It's my crew, my decisions, it's my money. I'm into it 2 weeks, and all I got is 3.5 ounces of gold. And I had to fire a guy. So was this the right decision? Maybe this dream is over, I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe I just need to pack up my stuff.
Dave has a mining mystery to solve at historic Lynx Creek. Gold was discovered here in the 1850s, and miners pulled over 300,000 ounces of placer gold from the 4-mile-long main channel. But Dave's hoping he's the first miner to target the surrounding tributaries, which local prospector Casey believes are rich in gold the old-timers missed. So far, Casey's theory hasn't paid out, and Dave is left wondering whether the pay dirt he's taken from Tributary 1 is worthless, or if its riches are being lost by a malfunctioning wash plant.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, what's up, man?
There's too much gold in the tailings. It's good news, bad news, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, at least we know we got to do something with this.
We got to fix it. These are packing up. The big rocks are hitting here, and they're not escaping. So we're cutting these out. It'll give it more of an area for gold will fall down into the carpets. And we've got to give it more angle to get those rocks out of it. So let's raise it 2 or 3 inches.
Dave thinks large rocks are packing up behind the riffles of the sluice box, causing gold to wash out over the top. His plan is to cut off the lips to release the large material and make more room for the gold to settle. Then they will steepen the angle of the sluice, allowing gravity to bounce rocks across the top, further increasing the chances of catching gold. As Nathan re-engineers the sluice, across the mine, loader operator Chris Taylor is investigating another possible reason for the low gold haul, that there's no gold in the dirt they're processing.
This is coming from our stockpile. I mean, this is what we're running. So you don't want to be wasting fuel, man hours on material that doesn't bear gold. And we need to see gold here.
The stakes are high for Chris. Months earlier, he called Dave for help with his own gold mine in Nevada.
Our business partner stole $20 million from about 100 different families. You know, my dad got taken about $800,000.
Damn, Chris, that's rough. I feel for you, I feel for your family.
The ground wasn't rich enough for Dave to make an investment.
It's $12 a yard. I can't do it. It's just not.
I understand.
It's not worth it for me.
Business is business.
So Dave offered him a job at Lynx Creek instead.
For the opportunity of being tied in with Dave Turin, that's what motivates me. That's what gets me 2,500 miles away from my son and gives me a ray of hope that I will be able to recoup some of the losses that my family and other families tied in with us. I'll be able to recoup that back for them.
While testing the pay dirt, Chris spots what could be a major problem.
I got one super fine flake in what we're doing right now in this material right here.
Just work your way around that pile. Maybe give me 2 or 3 more samples, and then if you don't find anything better than that, maybe we just wipe that out and start over.
With all the technology and the equipment, we got a multi-$100,000 operation sitting still, and about 3 different people using one of these right here. I imagine Dave's pretty tight right now. He needs this more than anybody right now. I ain't gonna cut it. Run 650 tons of that, you might get a half an ounce.
At this point, I'm probably into it. $80,000. And right now, I don't have a dime to show for it. When I left Todd Hoffman, I did have something to prove. We had a partnership, and he took care of all the business, and I took care of most of the mining.
When you left, did you think you would not appreciate it for all the hard work you put in?
In my heart, I was a big part of that, and I don't think I got credit for it. I'll prove myself here, and then people can make their own decision. But I'm done running that wash plant with dirt that doesn't have gold in it. That's gonna change. It has to.
Now this stuff on top right there will be what we brought down last. So I'm gonna get on that right there. All right, what's good? There's gold already showing, right here. Nice gold. So yesterday's dirt looks kind of promising. Dave will be excited to see that. I can tell you that. Let me find him.
Where's that?
That right there is your last load, right?
Yep.
We need to run that material.
After shutting down his mining operation to figure out why he's not banking more gold, Dave Turin has his biggest clue yet.
Chris pulled a sample right here. See how red it looks? I'm really kind of confused because we went deep and we got into this real tan colored stuff, and there's no gold in it.
To get to the bottom of the pay dirt mystery, Dave heads out to the most recent cut.
There's the dramatic color change. See this? See how dense this is? It's very silty, very clay. The gold's not gonna go through that. So this stuff's more sandy, red sand and red gravel. The gold settles down through this and it hits this tan colored material and it stops.
Over thousands of years, heavy gold sinks to the bottom of ancient creek beds and rests on the hard rock bottom known as bedrock. But sometimes, thick clay forms a false bedrock, and this impermeable layer traps the gold higher up in the cut. As Jason attempted to dig down to bedrock, he punched clean through the gold-rich red gravels and instead mined the tan layer below that came up empty.
Finally, we're gonna get some pay dirt with pay in it.
That red area right in there was where all those last loads came from going down last night. So the last dump was from that belly of that secondary draw up there. All right, so we're gonna go with, let's run the red and ban the tan?
That's it.
I'll do what I can.
You're just a poet.
You didn't know it?
Dude, you are something else.
Okay, 10-4, I know it's a tight spot, so I just want to make sure you guys are happy with it. Thanks, guys. I'm on a timed haul right now. We'll see how we do.
First half of the run complete, and Casey's clocked 8 minutes so far.
Casey's been having a tough time. He was kind of messing up Chris's area, and he was dumping in the wrong spot. But now he's putting the dirt where we want it. He's making good time.
Hey, Casey, you got coffee, brother? You're looking good, brother.
But yeah, feels great.
Good job. That was a 15-minute round trip. That's a win, Pimpin'. Whiskey's mine.
By the end of the week, Casey will be running a racetrack with that thing.
So, in other words, we ought to be able to get roughly 4 an hour, brother.
Yeah, 10-4.
You, as a miner and as a truck driver, have improved tenfold since the first day out here, man.
Yeah, 10-4. I've learned some new I didn't know. That's good stuff.
With Dave's rookie rock truck driver delivering 120 tons per hour, loader operator Chris is running the wash plant at capacity.
After running half a day, I have a lot on the riffle part. Hey, Nate, come on out here for a second.
What's up, man?
You can feel right now, she's packed as all get out. Doesn't look like the gold's getting to the mats, it's just getting pushed out. So I think we need to propose to Dave just to take out this top layer, just to see if we catch more gold, and then
I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Despite Nate's previous fix, the top of the sluice box is packing up with large material. To prevent gold washing out, Chris wants to pull the top mats immediately to clear any blockage.
I'm in 100% agreement with him. I think we'll talk it over with Dave, and I think he'll bite off on it.
Dave likes people to take the initiative to make things better, and if we come to find out we get 20% more gold, we all win.
Dave Turin has just over 1 week left in his 5-week season.
All right, let's go, guys.
All right.
He's discovered promising ground at the site of an old dead dredge.
Bingo. This is what I'm looking for, finally.
But miners Chris and Nathan are convinced they're still losing gold out of the sluice box.
We need to take out just this top layer just to see if we catch more gold. I might be wrong, but then again, might be right.
To test their theory, mechanic Nathan needs Dave's permission.
So we're running from the dredge graveyard, right?
That's right.
Okay. You know, we're always trying to make improvements. But this material, I really think is just packed too tight. I'm really afraid that we're washing it all down. Me and Chris think we should pull the mats at lunchtime, just the first 8-foot sections.
Every half hour's shut down. That's less money in the bank.
I know it's 30 minutes downtime. I know it is. I think we gotta try it.
Tell you what, if you can pull that top mat, you and Chris, in 15 minutes,
Do it?
I'll do it.
Okay, good. Big Daddy Dave has gave us a little permission to pull the first 8-foot section at lunch. He's gonna help us, but he says we only have about 15 minutes to do it, so we'll get it set and ready. We'll see what happens.
You got it. You know what? I appreciate these guys. I appreciate their heart. They want to improve things. So I might shut this down for this one time. Let's see what we get.
Shutdowns cost the team a potential $800 per hour in lost gold. So Dave's given them just 15 minutes.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, buddy.
We had gold in the box and it was packed, so hopefully this helps it out. If not, then I'm wrong, I'll take the blame. Pull that mat right there, Nate.
Chris's plan is to clear the mats at lunch to prevent gold from being washed out over the packed riffles.
It's feeling good. This is a good idea to do this.
Hey, guys. 7.5 minutes.
Got it.
Okay, Chris, you ready? Go. Go, Chris, go. Here, go get in your loader.
RPMs are on.
Fire it up.
Get full water, go ahead.
Okay, we're ready. Go, 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 go. Go, Gadget, go.
Yeah!
told them they had 15 minutes to do it, and they did it in 17. They think we're going to make it up by not losing it. I kind of disagree. Hopefully we got a couple ounces in that upper end would be pretty cool.
I just hope it's worth it, that's all. I hope it's worth it. You know, the more gold we get, no matter how we do it.
It's all from the dredge graveyard right here. We're looking for a big Dave.
Dave has 7 days left and 75 ounces still to find.
Oh boy, I hope there's some gold in this. I need it.
We're just about done running that back, so we're hoping this is way better.
Look how clean that is.
You want to weigh the top first?
Sure.
I've got to get enough gold to make some money.
So clean.
If we don't get it, I might as well pack it up and get out of here.
With $80,000 invested and only $32,000 recouped so far, Dave's future at Lynx Creek rests on his dredge graveyard gamble.
Hey guys,
Meet me at the wash plant, you guys. I got something to talk about. You got it.
all right, you guys.
What was the...
Yeah.
8.9 ounces. Yes.
Yes, total. 8.9.
Oh, do I get to keep my job then?
Keep your job.
That's a high five, Dave.
Yep. The dredge cut's doing it, man. And you for telling me to pull it twice a day. It was a good call. We got 3 1/4 ounces in the top 8 feet. All right.
Chris and Nate's lunch mat pull made up a third of the total gold.
I just know you wasn't seeing what we were seeing when we had to shut down.
So good job, you guys. Hey, here's the other thing. You know what?
We're at 35 ounces right now. We're a third of the way to 100, and if we pull over 9 ounces a day for 7 days, we're gonna hit it.
All right.
All right.
I'm relieved and shocked and don't even know what to say. I'm kind of overwhelmed.
If you'd have told me last week that we'd be sitting here with 53 ounces, I'd say, no way. And here we are. We did it. This team did it. I'll be honest with you, it was rough leaving the Hoffman crew. I left on really bad terms. It was a huge down. I want to be redeemed. I want to prove myself. We can hit our goal, but it's not going to be easy. I want everybody to go home with some gold, but we got to make up some time.
Hey, listen up. You want to hit 100 ounces?
Let's do it.
You want to hit 100 ounces?
Hit it.
If we want to hit 100 ounces, we're going to have to average 10 a day. So let's get this thing running as fast as we can. I think we get double figures today.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
Let's go. Let's go get them.
Amen. Okay, wash plant's coming online.
This is like the final push right here.
It's on every one of our shoulders. If we're not all working and doing our it ain't gonna happen. It's a max end top goal that we gotta hit.
Last week, with only 26 ounces banked, Dave bet big on the dredge graveyard.
You could be standing on the mother lode.
Bingo.
In the early 20th century, a giant floating wash plant known as a dredge extensively mined Lynx Creek, pulling hundreds of thousands of ounces of gold from the riverbed. But in 1941, it mysteriously stopped. Dave gambled on the ground just beyond where the dredge died, and 3 record 9-ounce days followed.
The dredge cut's doing it, man.
Now, with only 5 days to go, Dave's pushing the team to hit 100 ounces so that he can recoup his investment and send everyone home with a share of the gold.
We're running great. couldn't ask for anything better than this team right here that we have. We might not be the best gold miners, but we're all motivated, and we don't want to let Dave down.
What the was that? Hey, man, we gotta shut it down. Shut it down! Shut it down! Let's get us away. Me and you are both gonna die.
It's that ring's broke. This is what holds the trommel up, and she broke it.
So we got to repair it.
For every hour we're down, potentially we're losing, you know, an ounce to 3/4 of an ounce. All that gold, and I can't keep running. Unless I weld some decent pieces of steel in there, it'll keep breaking.
I want to hit 100 ounces so bad for these guys, but with a broken trommel, I ain't gonna hit.
The trommel has shifted off its rollers and broken a 10-inch section of guide rail. The full weight is now resting on the chain that turns it. Dave needs the excavator to push the trommel back on the rollers before he can fix it.
Let me radio Jason.
Yeah.
Jason, you got a copy?
Yeah, go over Jason.
Hey, bring the big excavator over to the plant. We gotta pick the trommel up.
All right. 10-4. Are you shutting down? Or are you shut down right now? Come now?
Yeah, come now, please.
Whatever problem they got going on at this plant, it better be big as hell because I got 5 miles to go back to get them.
Taking the excavator to the plant will lose Jason 2 hours of vital digging time.
When does it stop? When can go our way once in a while? If we get on good dirt with good gold, we're breaking and snapping iron.
Jason is Dave's number 2 and the most experienced miner on the team.
I have had, I guess, another operation up in Montana that I've shutting down. Drained every penny we had. In this business, there's more failures than there is success stories.
With time running out, Jason knows his chances to take home a big paycheck are fading fast.
I don't do the gold fever thing. I see my bills being paid, my kids getting taken care of. I've got a wonderful little boy and a little girl. Man, I miss them already. I definitely need to take some gold home. My wife is wonderful, but that don't mean she's gonna let me back home if I don't come back.
After his 2-hour trek to the wash plant, Jason is keen to diagnose the problem himself.
Nathan's got a lot to learn on running a trommel. We have different opinions on how to run it.
Any point you shut it down, you should be able to spin every bit of the rock out of that drum. This thing will not do it. So what does that tell you? That it ain't at the right pitch.
Jason believes the trommel should have been set at a steeper angle.
Nathan? Borrow you for 1 second. Okay, since cameras are off, I just want you to see this. It's killing me, man.
Still got rock in the drum, and that's not normal. That it ain't at the right pitch.
You want to run the plant? You run the plant. I'll dig the dirt.
I'm trying to help, brother. I'm not trying to talk. That's why I pulled it away from the cameras. We got to put it at the right pitch.
There's lots of things wrong with this thing, dude.
Yes, there is.
Where you got to pick your battles at.
All right, you guys, that's enough.
I mean,
Tensions build, and when somebody talks about somebody else's job, sometimes they just blow off. And I'm pushing pretty hard. That's probably why this trommel keeps breaking.
I will not. I have done a lot of things, brother, and all I want is total success for every one of us.
You guys good?
Yeah.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
You're on edge. I mean, this is the last push. We want to run, we want to get gold. So we're going to do whatever it takes to do it. And sometimes tempers get flared up, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. It shows you care about what you're doing, and that's what we're doing.
All of us are doing everything we can to keep this trommel running. That's all it was. Nothing but love, baby.
Friendship's fixed. It's time to mend the trommel. Jason pushes it back on its rollers.
We're good.
And Dave and Nathan try out his pitch fix.
It's getting late. I don't know, it's probably about midnight now. So we'll run until the pay's gone and then we'll pull the mats. Yeah, it's been a long day, long night. These guys are tired, but it's, I got a hell of a crew here with me. These guys have worked their butts off. It's pretty cool that they would run through the night and finish off the pay dirt. That's it, final bucket right here. It's been an amazing 5-week journey. That's it, Nathan, last bucket right here, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about right there, buddy.
We've done it. Well done.
Done. There she is. Hopper's empty.
That's it. Final run of the year.
We're done.
Right on. Done. Let's see it.
Let's go look.
Now show it to me. Come on, girl.
Big money, no whammy. Let's see it.
Talk to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Where's Dave?
Love it. Hack, Dave, and gold. Get him.
Dave. Oh, we did it, Dave. We did it. Look at this, Dave.
Oh, baby. We are loaded. Oh, love it.
This.
I can,
All the way through. She's packed. I'm loving it.
I've been doing this a long time, and I haven't seen a sluice box packed like this before. And we did it in 5 weeks, and I couldn't have done it with a better group of guys. Gosh dang it, I'm gonna cry. I am. I'm so proud of you guys, and that's no. There was a time I wanted to quit. Damn it, we put our boots on and we go to work, don't we?
Yes, sir.
And this is what we get.
Now, after 5 weeks at Lynx Creek, Dave needs the final cleanup to save his season.
Looking pretty good. We got a pretty good line of gold coming. This is the last chance cup.
That's looking really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. You know, it looks really good.
Season's over. Clean it up 100%. We'll dry it, we'll weigh it, see what we get.
Well, we're sure proud of you for keeping no rusty going.
Hey,
Hey!
Oh.
2 jars, gentlemen.
Oh, my God.
Look at this. We've got 59 ounces in this. We did that in 4 weeks and 5 days. Last day, 21 ounces. 80 ounces total, guys. We did it.
yeah.
80 ounces. Y'all ought to be proud of yourself. We had 5 weeks to prove ourselves. Not only did we get 80 ounces out of the ground, but we became a legitimate mining group. So I just want to thank you guys for the journey. Thanks for the friendship. Thanks for the brotherhood. And I think the future is looking bright.
Shoot. Something else.
It's where we became miners, boys.
Despite falling short of his 100-ounce goal, Dave is walking away with $96,000 worth of gold. He's recouped his investment, made a small profit, and is sending his team home with gold.
Team Turin, gentlemen.
We're there.
Woo! Yeah!
I feel great. I feel good. I just feel redeemed. Well, everybody's heading out. The end of the season. Now for the goodbyes. Everybody ready to hit the road?
Not really.
Ready to do it again?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you know. Are you?
I will do it again with you guys. We just got to find a place to go.
Well, I think I speak for everybody. We'll follow you wherever you want to go.
Thanks. Thank you for that.
That's what it's all about right there. Amazing that when you can bring that gold out and hand it to them at the end of the day and see the smiles on their face that they accomplished something, you can't put a price on that.
You got a heart of gold, Dave.
Well, thanks. Thanks. We actually got some gold.
Gold, but the treasure is this right here.
You're right.
I mean, I knew coming out in the amount of time that we had that it wasn't going to be a, you know, a lifesaver, a quick fix, but I also knew that I couldn't pass up the opportunity with Dave. And brings a glimmer of hope to my family to pursue my goal, which is pay off my father's house.
Let's just see you later for now.
See you later.
See you later, Dave.
Ain't no bye. See you later. I'm probably about 20 pounds lighter. Worked off. I had a 5-week crash course. And I think I took it in very well. I think I proved myself pretty well that you put your heart and soul into something, you can do it. Nah, no regrets.
So it's been fun. Now we get to go home to family.
Yeah, that's the best part. Basically, I thought I was full of that Casey, there's ground. He just wanted to get Dave down here, whatever. 80 ounces, that's a lot of gold for such a short time for a small team, and I got great friends out of it. That's even better than gold.
You guys are lucky. My wife's so pretty, my kids are so pretty, or I'd be hanging on to you all the way out of here. When we started this, we had guys that had never ran equipment. They make the equipment dance now. The thing I'm gonna miss most about this place is gonna be the guys.
Hey, you got a good run. Big Papa.
You're a good man.
You're a good man,
You're a hell
too.
of a leader.
Thank you.
Damn good leader.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah.
I mean it.
Awesome. Yeah, Dave, you're a damn good leader.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you.
guys.
See you, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
I believe this is just the start. This is the beginning. I've proved that you can go out in America to these lost, abandoned mines, put a group of guys together, and put gold in their pockets for their families. So I've accomplished what I set out to do. The future's finding some more of these abandoned mines. There's more out there. So I'm willing to go find them.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss them. But I have a feeling they'll be back. We'll be back.